All right, y'all, welcome back to another one. So, quick recap, if you're new to this video series, this is part 3 of a on-the-line video series that I've been doing where I am trying to document as much as I possibly can. This is what happens real life on a small, right now we're up to 50 set line. This is not a production line. This is not a species specific line. Right now we have out, today we're going to check 51 mixed bag traps, basically. So we're targeting pretty much everything. Anyway, so start of day 3 here. As you guys can see, I'm in the truck here. It's because it is raining outside. I've been talking in the previous video. You guys, you should go back and watch the other 2 videos. It'll help with the context. But anyway, so I had talking this rain now. This rain was supposed to move in at like 2 o'clock last night, and I had high hopes the critters were going to move. Before that, ended up starting to rain quite a bit earlier. It was raining by like 7 o'clock. And I don't know what that's gonna do to the movement of the critters. I don't think it's gonna be as good as if the rain would have held off, but you never know. Checking the line right now. I've checked probably 10 sets, I think. So probably a fifth of the line. Nothing so far. I'm sitting out here in the middle of this cornfield. I just checked a couple of canine sets with the binos there, because like I said, it rained all night. It rained for like 16 hours. We're kind of in the middle of like inland hurricane, so we're in between bands right now. It's raining but not hard, but everything is definitely slimy. So checking what I can with binos here, a couple of canine sets. We're having to walk to a lot of stuff. I've held off quite a little bit today actually to check it for the rain, but anyway, just wanted to give a tip. So for those of you that's doing this, right now it's legal to check these with binos, and right now this set is about 100 yards away from me. Now I will check it with binos today. Tomorrow I will physically walk out and check it just to make sure the trap is not tripped. It's hard to tell if it's down in the bed, if it's tripped or not, but I can physically see that there's nothing in the set. So anyway, I don't go more than a day without checking it, because you're just shooting yourself in the foot if the trap's tripped and you're checking empty sets, or unworking sets anyway. So that's what we've got. It's gonna be muddy today. Probably not going to put in very many sets. I've got a few trails that I have in mind that I want to set for like coons and stuff. I'm not going to put any canine sets in today. It's slimy, it's muddy, and I hate mudding in sets. It's just not worth it. So anyway, that's what we got going, y'all. Stick with me. It's going to be another fun one. All right, so checking sets here. This was couple of those dog proofs in the dry creek bank, and looks like we got one. Looks like we got one down there, and looks like I may have put the traps a little close. Old boy got into both of them there, so yeah, we'll separate these. Get this guy dispatched here, and we'll separate them. Looks like he got into this trap first. That's where the goings on is. So he probably came from that way, and then got into this one and got hung up. But anyway, we'll get him taken care of quick and rearrange our situation we got. All right, so we'll separate these traps a little bit more. And we'll stick one right back there in the trail there and bait it up. It'll be good to go. Alright. Got our coon taken out. And we'll take this one and just come down the trail a little bit more. Get them separated a little bit. Going right down here. Same thing right there. That big root's not going anywhere. But now we are for sure separated. We're good 10 foot away from that other trap, but you can see the trail right there. So still right on the trail. Put that trap in there. I'll say it before and I've said it again. If them traps are so dangerous, why is that coon diving his hand into one if he's already done it before? So there we go, 2 sets in. You guys probably tell it's been raining. It's been fun. It's been muddy. All right, let's get out of here. All right, so we are, I don't know, halfway through the line, maybe a little over halfway through the line. Things are starting to pick up a little bit. It's still raining. Anyway, down here in this creek next to this old kind of junk pile here, the trail is right there. Nice coon right there. Got him toggled off there with the cable anchor. But anyway, so we got one right there, and then I got 2 more sets up here on the high bank. And let's go check those out real quick. This one set that we're going to, that's where I caught one of the 2 coons yesterday. And what we got here? So I got a double set right here. The trail is just right here, right along these pine trees. This is where I caught the coon yesterday, one of the coons yesterday. Nothing in that, but we got this big, that's a big coon there, man. Look at it. Well, that's a good one there. That is a good one. Well, things are slowly picking up. That's not bad. And like, you know, the funny thing is, I moved about 4 miles from where my other location was. So maybe we just got into a group of different group of critters that decided to move. But anyway, 2 more. I'll get these guys taken care of and reset and keep going. It's nasty today, but it's good to be catching something. All right, got that coon taken care of. Get him out of here. Set him aside. Make sure that dog proof's cleaned out. Like I said, you could see the trail right there. It's the trail is basically where there's no pine needles down here, and there we go, a little bait down the hole, and we'll go up there and grab that other one there. Take care of him. Leave that guy right there. All right, so check this out. This isn't that uncommon, but I mean, while I got the camera here, so got this big coon here. This is a big boar coon. Anyway, he's only got 1 front foot. Isn't that interesting there? I mean, it is quite. I'm not gonna say it isn't super uncommon, but yeah, look at that big boar coon, and I mean that's compared to, you know, that's way high up above the, you know, on his arm, but it's all healed back real nice. Skin's grown over it. It's completely furred up. I mean, you could tell that's a healthy coon there. There's nothing wrong with him. So, you know, these critters are tough, man. I mean, they're tough, and all the time reaching into things. I mean, that's how they, you know, they feed, reaching into things, fighting. That's a boar. So who knows how he lost it, but he was doing fine, perfectly healthy. So, all right, got our dog proof right here again, and like I said, this is just right on a small game trail. Just got these 2 sets here, and if I can find a good place to get that dog proof back in the ground. Been raining for a day, but it's so dry this year that it's dry right underneath that tree, behind the roots. But anyway, put some bait in there and away we go. Another one. That's a good one. All right, so just got to this location here. Now, if you're coon trapping, this is like you hit the lottery, right? So I just spoke with the landowner, got permission, and show you what I got. So right there, that brush pile, I don't know how well the camera is. That's a huge brush pile. That sucker's probably 12 foot tall, and it probably covers about like a 30-foot swath. So I got corn back behind me, and there, I don't even know how many coons. There's probably 8 or 10 coons living in that sucker. So a lot of you guys comment why I use dog proofs a lot. And I mean, dog proofs are great, don't get me wrong, but I mean, as you guys could see, you catch a lot of stuff in other stuff too. I catch a lot in 220s, a lot of blind sets, but something like this. So there's a residence just right over there. I gained permission to trap this with the understanding that I would only use dog proofs, okay? And that's what I end up with a lot in my area. I speak with them. They're not about footholds. I can get permission with dog proofs, and you know, sometimes it sticks. Sometimes the next year I come back to get permission. Sometimes like, yeah, go ahead and use them footholds. You know, they kind of understand. They may do a little research because they don't know about it, and then, you know, you got some guy trapping on you. So it pays to speak with people and ask. But yeah, that is a lot of the reason why I use the amount of dog proofs that I do. I mean, they are very effective, don't get me wrong, but yeah, I mean, a lot of it is that's how I can get access, right? So I'm going to take anything I can get. Permission's hard to get. So let's walk in here real quick and set this up. I'm going to put 4 sets on this thing. I could probably carpet bomb it and, you know, put 10 sets, but I'm going to put 4 sets on it because I'm going to check it for a few days. So we'll see what we can get out of it. All right. So we got 4 dog proofs. We're gonna walk in here. There's a lot of trails headed back to the corn, but I think I'll do just as good right here, going down into this creek. It backs up against the creek here, so come in here, and so I don't know if you guys can see. So we've got a trail right here that comes out. I also have to be a set distance away from this thing. So I got to play that into the fact too. But see down in that creek, down in there, that beet trail, they've actually got the bark wore off of that that tree. So we're gonna go down in there and set. We've got this big trail right there, another trail right here. So I know they're coming down through here. There's a lot of tangly stuff in here, so I don't want to set to where they can really get a hold of stuff. You know, one thing with the dog proof is it you know, it's just a restraining device. So if you can give them leverage, golly, if you can give them a lot of leverage, they'll pull out of the traps. So anyway, there's the trail, just plain as day. That's where it is. So I think I don't want to put all my sets on one trail. I want to put a couple on each individual trail, because I mean, I don't know if they're using every trail every night, so I want to just up my odds. So we'll get squared away here. We'll come up here. I think I'll tie right off to this particular tree. Like I said, you can see here, this would be a great spot for a blind set. This would be a great spot for a 220, but you know, like I said, I made the agreement with the landowner to only set dog proofs, so that's what we're gonna do. So we'll just tie off to that tree there. Put the trap right there in the middle of the trail, so they gotta run right over it. Put a little bait in there. Alright, there we go. A little bait. Good to go. Let's come up here. I think we're gonna... I want to set that trail up there too. So... let's go take another trap up there and see what we can find up there. Oh, if we fall down, holy crap. Slick. There's another trail. And I think we'll actually go up here. Just so it'd be easier for me to check. I can tie. Oh, I can tie right off to right here. So I think we'll go right here. Put that trail on. That's secure. Pretty apparent where they're traveling. Stick that sucker right there, right in the middle of the trail. Little bait down the hole. Alright. Now let's go retrieve our other set. So that's 2 on this side. I'd like to get 2 on the other side. There's a couple of trails over there. So grab our traps. Alright, so we got another beauty trail right here. I think we'll tie off probably down here. Yeah, look at that beat down trail. Yeah, we'll go up there. I don't want to tie off right there. See how thick that is? I'm afraid that if I tie off right there, I'm afraid he'll get some leverage. So we'll probably put something right there. I'll leave that right there, and we'll bring some sort of a toggle down here to tie off to. I don't want to have him pull out of the trap. So like I said, the reason I'm not sitting right on this is, I guess you could always argue it, but we have a law that says you can't set within a certain distance of a known denning site. And I guess you could argue that I wouldn't know, but I know. Alright, so I got this cinder block here. We'll take this and actually I'll use it. So I got this cinder block right here. We'll tie off to this. This is another trail coming out of it. We've got this sucker kind of covered from all sides. We'll put another set right there. All right, we'll take this stick right here. That'll be perfect. We'll take that down back to where we found that other trail. And I'll use this for my toggle. No coon's gonna drag this stick very far. So take it right down here. It is thick in here though, man. I'm excited for this though. This is one of those areas that if they don't ever burn that brush pile, this will be a golden area for as long as that brush pile is there. Okay. So there's our stick. So that'll give that coon a little bit of working room. So all this stuff I'm using, these dog proofs, these cable anchors, everything you see, I actually have a small game trapping package available through Hoosier Trapper Supply. You guys can check it out. And the cool thing with Charlie is he actually he bit the bullet a little bit, and he's giving you guys a deal on that package. So just trying to get people into trapping more. So these cable anchors here, like I said, you can see on them other trees I just wrapped around it. But this is what's unique about these is it's got that noose style on it. So
there's nothing gonna pull that away right there. Very quick, very efficient, and you're not beating stakes in the ground, right? So we got it off the trail, so but we're gonna set that trap right in the middle of the trail again too, and put a little bait down the hole, and there we go. We'll have some coons here shortly, I imagine. So all right, so like I said, that is a gold mine. That was the find of the day for sure. Very excited for that. Very excited to check that here. So like I said, we're set a ways from it. So all good there, but yeah, very excited for that. Excited to check that tomorrow. That's gonna be exciting. Man, is it tight in here? All right. So yeah, I'm happy with that. That'll definitely produce. All right, moving on. All right, so it's getting dark, but because I got such a late start today, just ran through the line, and we ended up with, well, we had 3 coons and I think 2 possums or something. But anyway, not a great run. They just didn't run last night. That's all you can say. But I got a lot of sets in the ground, so whenever they do run, got a lot of bait in the ground, a lot of sets in the ground, we should get them. So anyway, finishing up the day here with a few more sets, running down this little creek here, and so I'm gonna throw in a couple of pocket sets here. I know we got a lot of rain coming, and these may only be good for a day or two, but man, I like pocket sets. I really like them. I mean, you got the chance of catching, you know, a mink or anything really. So we're just gonna use our cables here. This is a great intersection. My truck's up on the hill there, and come down here in this creek, and there's like 4 or 5 trails coming in through here. So we're gonna put some pocket sets in this water. The trails intersect. There's a trail. You can actually see the tracks right there. So there's coon tracks right there. They're going up that way. And you know, whenever we come in here, even if I pull these sets in the next day or two with the rain, I can bring dog proofs up in there and deal with that whenever the big rain comes. But I want to get a couple of days maybe with this these pocket sets. So obviously we've got a trail right there that comes through, and it goes up, and we got one that comes down. So I mean, we're set right on sign here. So I've got some 1.5s here. I got a log right there I'll use. There's a trail going through here. I mean, there's a lot of sign right through here. But anyway, right now anyway, we've got decent water conditions to do this. So take that cable anchor, attached to there. We're gonna put 2 of these suckers in. We'll take this cable anchor and attach to this stick here. Cinch that down. All right. We'll make our set right there and right there. So, like I said, here's our set location right on the trail. I'm just gonna go into this steep bank here and hopefully not find any rocks. There we go. Make this a nice little pocket right there. Like I said, the hopes is that you catch, you know, something along with your coon. But anyway, gotta dig that out. Let that water kind of come into the shelf. like I said, we don't have a ton of mink around here, but there are some, so I'm gonna guard that hole as best I can. I want it right up tight there to that hole. We'll take our trap, so 1.5 double jaw, floppy pan on this thing, so you know, whatever steps on it doesn't have to be, not a lot of pan tension. So there we go. Guard that hole right there. Throw a little bit of mud underneath there. Even though it's a water set, still want that trap to be fairly solid, right? So push some stuff underneath there. This is pretty hard clay, really. There we go. All right, we'll come over here. Next one. So the trail's right there. We're gonna put, you can see that little hole right there. We'll use that to, oh, that's a lot better digging there. So even though we're, you know, 1.5 feet away from the trail, still pretty confident in it. You know, pocket set's got lots of eye appeal, and you know, these coons are actually, they're looking for the stuff anyway. So there we go. Take that trap. Set that one. Put that down in that hole there. Guard that. All right. Now we'll bait these guys up. I got some crappie ribs here. They've been sitting in the truck for a day or two, so they got some funk to them. There we go. Nice little crappie ribs. Set that back there. And there we go. 2 pocket sets made. There we go. All right, so there we go. Ooh, I got a little dirt on the camera. All right, so there we go. 2 pocket sets made. Like I said, if the water does come up in the next day or two, the rain that we were expecting, I don't know what's happening to it, but it's not a flood like they're talking. Maybe now they pushed it back a day or two. So I'm gonna let these sets sit here. If we get bad rain, I can move up onto these trails. I can replace them with dog proofs. You guys saw how I attached those cables. I can actually take both these sticks, throw them up there, throw dog proofs on them, you know. So anyway, that's what we're gonna do. So I don't know what the weather's gonna do. It keeps changing. So like I said, we got 2 good pocket sets working here. There's a lot of sign in here, big draws. So if the weatherman's wrong, we'll keep these sets working. If not, we'll move up on the bank, throw some dog proofs in there. But I like trapping with pocket sets, so we're gonna use them.